Hello, everybody. Rambo here. Hope you guys had a good weekend. And let's just dig into it right away, I guess. Um, wow, wow, wow! Look at HUSA. That exploded. Um, Hope you guys, if you were in, you were in early. Take profits. 99% of the time, once it gets above there, it will retrace quite severely. So um, let's see if I could get what I want to see here. Hopefully, is it the 20-year chart? Yeah, 20-year chart. Um, Believe it or not, guys, we're just at the average price. Okay, so uh, like I said, smart money. You're buying below the average price. Now, obviously, this stayed here for guess how long? Since 2012. Okay, so just be careful, guys. This could go down just as fast as it went up, and then you're sitting here for another 8 years. So don't be bag holding. Have some common sense. But it's worth a date night. But if you notice, we're right at the top of this spike right here that happened in 2017. So just be careful. I know that the oil, this is the fun stuff now. The energies is kind of the OTC run that didn't happen here. A lot of money coming into these plays. So with that said, I would wait and see if it breaks probably around 14, maybe $15. And if it breaks, have a tight stop loss and see where it runs. This has some massive potential to it. I wish that this bump was in here. It would have been a nice smooth SPRT type of cup and handle. But keep a close eye out on it, and just be smart. Hey, I wouldn't put tons of money into it, and I'd have a tighter stop loss. But this does have uh, definitely has room to run. And that's going to be kind of the ongoing theme of today. The next one is nine. Nine had another big run. Now, again, this is on the 20-year monthly chart because a lot of these were such epic moves that we have to go back to the bigger charts to see what's going on. Right here, look, right on the resistance line here. So this definitely could take a big plunge tomorrow also. But if it gets above today's high at 408, um, oh my goodness, look at that after hours. It's up to 712, people. Well, if I hope you were in it. um, it's making a really nice big run here. If it gets above 784, nine could really make some epic moves tomorrow, possibly. Uh, so uh, just be careful. This is kind of remind me of the OTC, except we have after hours here on these. So this one's making a lot of people very happy. I would like to see what's going to happen tomorrow. See, if it gets above $7.90, this could have an epic rip. If not, if it gets rejected by the average means price right here, we could see quite a big pullback to $4 or so. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen with nine tomorrow. Also, another one is IMPP. This is how new this is. So I have to bring this down. Let's see what we got on the weekly chart. Again, the weekly chart, we're way up above the third deviation, and now it just got rejected. So this one is sitting at $7 right now after market. So about right here, we might definitely see a pullback on IMPP. On the daily, still the same thing, just epic, massive jump up here. So again, be very, very, very careful. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an old man upstairs in a dark room looking at three monitors. But this is exciting because boy, this brings back memories of over a year ago when we were really seeing stocks run. So um, another one, CEI, had an epic day today, 64%. Nice smooth retracement down. We just broke over the average price. If this holds, $1.22 or so tomorrow, that this can get a run back up to $1.50. It definitely has room to run. Made that run up to 485 last year. I'm sorry, in October. So we were part of that in the Moon Market Discord, and this could definitely have room to run at least $2.09 if we hold above here. This is just the average deviation, and if it usually when it breaks, it goes to the next one. Now these thick lines are the monthly deviations that I'm looking at. The really thin ones are the charts deviation lines here, and on that we just hit the +1 deviation and pulled back. So we'll take a wait and see what's going to happen tomorrow with CEI. Look at that. I don't even have that on my list, but I'll add it. CEI. Another one is ENSV. Another epic run up. This one, was up 85%, and after hours, wow, we're up to $3. So this one's really taken off too. So, but again, way, way, way above the fourth deviation, guys. This usually, this is when things start crashing down. But looking at the, just a second, guys. So I would, with the ENSV, just be very careful. Just look at that 3-year weekly chart here. There is definitely, we're in congestion right here. This could very well take off over that, or it could just hit that resistance here. It looked like at the 1.5 deviation up around the 284 area, it hit. So we might get a pullback on ENSV. So we'll want to keep a close eye out on that one. Now here's one that I really, really like. Let's see if I can find it. Here we are, is GBR. Why do I like GBR? Is because HUSA, it's half of their float. So very, very low float. It had a really, really good curve coming up here. It's basically right now. It's again like a lot of these. They're in a congested area. So we'll want to see this week if it could hit and hold over 581. If it does that, guys, I think this one's really, really going to take off. But again, it definitely could pull back. I'm in at $4.19. Right now we're at 545. So this one is picking up also after hours. So we're definitely going to see it had really, really good relative volume today. Obviously going up as the SPY went down, so it's got good market relative general market strength. So I'm seeing if it definitely gets if it gets above the 586 area, that this thing could really, really run. I mean, we have on the weekly chart here back in last January. January of 2021, it ran up to $30.99. So I'm not saying that's going to happen. I would really like to see it happen, but I think that this still has room to run, considering all the kind of plays that the energy plays are going right now very strong, and with considering the low float on this one, I think it has room to run, but of course I'm going to be very, very careful on it. But uh, on the weekly, we just got a reversal here at $2.70. So I would really like to see this one take off. That would be fun. And then some of the other ones that I typically go over here, um, Sybil. Uh, we broke the downtrend line, and now we have a pullback. I would like to see what it's going to do. Now this is on the weekly chart, so that this has got a whole week yet. This can end up being blue, but today, right now, we had a nice, looks like around a 50% retracement. So what I would really like to see, what I think would be really important for Sybil, would be for it to have a good rest of the week. That would be a really good sign of strength that it's definitely on the uptrend, and maybe even break the average price line of 0.0202 and have another nice beginning to a run with Sybil. ICOA, uh, I told you to be careful. We broke, and now we came back down, and it's messing with the downtrend line. It's going to see if we're going to straddle here. I would not be surprised if it comes back down, but I also wouldn't be surprised, if we broke this. Let's see here. I'm going to take the Fibonacci, and I didn't want to do that. I'm just going to go off this recent move right here and see where we're at. Okay, now this is what else could happen. This had a good rest. 50% retracement. This is just the beginning of this week. So again, this thing could turn around and have a nice move up. So we'll wait and see. Again, I know it's irritating, but we are now above the downtrend line. We had a nice pullback. So let's see what happens the rest of the week. If we start moving up here, it's a good sign of things to come. If we break back, below this downtrend line, then so keep your stop losses if you're in it. I hope you just didn't get it in it today and get FOMO, and now you're holding bags, because if this breaks back under, then you're in for a long journey or a painful stop loss. But that's the way it goes, guys, if you don't have a plan. ILIS, again, like what I told you in my other video, hey, we're off to the moon, and boom. Hey, we're off to the moon, boom. Hey, we're off to the moon, boom. Okay. As long as we're underneath this downtrend, guys, the bullish moves are going to be less than the bearish moves. Okay, that's why I said if you're going to be in this right now, you got to scalp it. You have to have tight stop losses. This is why. Okay, so it had a big topping tail here, and we had a reversal. Now, again, all these candles just started. Today's Monday. So this could end up, breaking to the upside. So let's take a look at the daily here. See what this looks like. So here we are. We're right back down to 13. The negative 1.5 deviation. That might have been a really good time to get in, considering where we're at. But this did break below the 1.5 deviation before, and right here. So I'd be keeping it. Oh, really? I didn't want that. I want a support here. Okay, we're going to put the support there, and we're going to move the support under these two right here. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits that support again and bounces. And so that might be a good area to get into. But it definitely looks like we've had, now this hasn't finished yet, but if we do get a bounce here tomorrow, we would be putting in higher highs. Higher low, well, really, guys, this is the tough thing. Uh, here's the high that we just put in, but the previous high is right here. Here's the low. Here's the low. This isn't done yet. This can end up being down here. And then there's low. So we're continuing having lower highs and lower lows. We're going to have to wait and let this finish. But here, guys, here's the downtrend. We're still so far away from it. So if you're in it, you better be scalping. Unless you're in it for the really long haul, and then I hope you got in at the 0.1 mark, and then just be putting in stop losses here, and if this goes up here, then move your stop loss up right here. But we can definitely be continuing a downtrend with ILS, but I really think that this is really good support on this line right here. So I would like to see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we bottom out at 0.1246 and we just rip, or maybe tomorrow just right off the bat where we're at right now at 0.14. We could continue up, but I would still right now. I'm going to get back in it, guys, but I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get back in while we're still in a downtrend. Well, Ron, that you might not get in it till 0.26. Well, I did that back here too, and I made that move up. I made that, and then I scalped that move right there. I got out at 0.47. That's the last time. Last time I was in it. Why? I'm not going to go against the trend. The trend's going down. Okay? I'm not going to buy the dip on the way down. I'm going to buy the dip on the way up. Why? Okay, yep. If I got in here, gambled, got in right here, yep, I would definitely made more money. But guess what? Right here, you're not sleeping well at night because you have no idea where that bottom is. Okay? You break the downtrend. I sleep well at night because I know that I'm making money the next day. And I know that I'm moving my stop losses up. Okay? I would rather make some money and sleep well at night instead of having restless nights because I don't know if tomorrow I'm going to be down 20% or 40%. Okay? So that's just the way I do things. And the last one is PSWW. Let's see, I have it on here somewhere. PSWW had that great run, and now we pulled back to the 0.0524 mark or so. We're at 0.05 right now. It just about got to the second deviation on the monthly. This is the monthly deviations here. On the actual daily, we are, we just about got to the 1.5 deviation, then we had a pullback. So we definitely could come back down to the 0.0223 area, and then maybe continue to make another run. But this right here was a pretty good pullback. So let's see here. Come on, here we go. We just about touched the 50% fib. Now this is extremely steep, so I would not be surprised. I'm not going to go strictly by the Fibonacci because right now this just tells you where it went. It doesn't mean that it's done. If it finishes at 50, and starts going up, that's a really good sign of strength. But we might have, tomorrow it might do one of these things, for the rest of the week. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But if we have a couple of blue days and maybe break this mark at 0.0699 or 7, then this thing can really get running again. Overall, the weeklies, this is this week so far. I wouldn't be surprised if we come down here, or maybe even back down to 038 area. If that happens, I would be looking forward to next week on this. This is starting to set up a really nice 3-bar play. A 3-bar play is a really nice igniting bar, as we call it. And then the next candle would be, well, it's not going to be black. Kind of can't see that now, can you? So the next one would be a pullback. That isn't good either because it's not what I want to try to explain. Oh, Ron, come on. Here, I'll just go the other way. We have a red candle. The red candle is less than 1/3 of the ignition candle. And then we have the trigger candle, which goes just like this. Okay, so these two candles are at the same height, which this is. If it stops right here and that's as big as this red candle gets, then we are looking at a possible big run next week, and then that is just the beginning. This is a momentum candle pattern, which usually means really big momentum coming in its path overall. So we're looking at here's the 3-bar play right here, and then usually maybe a little pullback, and then boom, something like that. So that's what I'm looking at with PSWW. And with that said, guys, I hope you guys had a really good weekend and that we're going to have a good green week. And with that said, have a good night.